So that one's facing forward, that one's facing me. Oh, it is hot in here. There we go, get some air going. That'll be nice. I don't need these. I don't know if I brought, oh yeah, I did. I have sunglasses to drive into the sun, which I doubt that I'll be doing much of. We'll see, but right now I'm in the shade, so. We are on our way. So I'm driving out to the Inland Empire. I'm going to pick up my son and take him to the hospital, the emergency room or urgent care or wherever. We'll see where I take him. But yeah, I'm in Newport Beach because I'm Captain Walt. If you're first time here, Captain Walt here. That was a business for people back in the day. Let's just go over to the left. We see, ooh, wow, that's bouncing pretty good, isn't it? Let's see, does that help a little bit maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Captain Walt, but I also I have a land job. I'm a contractor. I do electrical. And I am off to the Inland Empire, straightened out before I can leave and have it here for the owners, just in case he goes aboard it while I'm gone. Well, I take my time and I do it right, because I each time I brush off the boat, I leave something behind. Next thing you know, I'm getting a picture and basically getting yelled at. One time I was eating my lunch. I was down in the bar on the boat. I don't drink, but I'm just sitting at the bar. I don't, good place to sit. And I'm eating, and my phone rang. Now I can't remember who it is, but who it was. But I took care of something. And I went all over that boat. Remember, it's 100 foot long, so I can't even find, where did I had some noodles. I was eating them. Where did I leave it? And then the next time I left the boat, boss goes on the boat, takes a picture. Then, why'd you leave this in the bar? I'm like, I'm so sorry. I looked all over for that. I couldn't find it. I forgot that I was in the bar. As soon as he sent the picture, I could see it was in the bar. I remembered exactly where I was eating. I'm gonna have to take these off, put them where they belong. I got a little cubby up here, put them up here, and grab my reading glasses as I'm at a stoplight. And as I'm at a stoplight, I can read your little comments. Are you filming on a Nokia? No. Hey man, how's your day? My day is pretty good, Clarence. Or Chance. That's that. Also, a friend of mine bought some Grape Crush. Now, I remember these from when I was a kid, and I was like, oh my God, I hadn't had one of those in years. I got to try one. Oh, yeah. It might taste exactly like it did when I was a kid, but it tasted gross. Maybe when I was a kid, it's a flavor I liked, but it's not the flavor I remember. Oh, missed that light. So go. Oh, I just subscribed. Well, thank you. Look at that. What's just subscribed? Would you date a 23-year-old? No. That's a little too young for me. However, I am single. I get to say that. At the moment, I am single. But I am dating this one girl. She's 35. So that's kind of young. But what's sad is I'll probably never speak to her again because I got to go take my son to the hospital. And if I don't come back tomorrow for a date with her, she might be a little upset. Arnold Palmer, the best drink ever. And how do I know it's Arnold Palmer? It says so on the bottle. I like your shirt. Oh, it's a dog with glasses. Yeah. No one's on the forward facing camera. That's so if you hear me talking about where I'm going, is it oh look at that. There is a weed in my windshield wiper. That is so funny. There's a weed in my windshield wiper. It's, if you're in the forward facing camera, you can see it. Somebody said hi. Let's see if I can say hi. It's still a red light. Uh, well, I can't. There, I have two cameras going. You can see it. Uh, on the other camera. Well, I can try. Let's see if this will work for a second really quick here. So that's the forward facing camera. See the weed in the windshield wiper? It's showing up on the camera. Ha ha. All right, we got a green light. Let's go. Ah. And all we're doing is racing to the next light. Not getting far. There's Grand Prix Tire off to the right. That's a fun place to get rims for your exotic. We had tires put on the SLR. 2012 Mercedes SLR. Beautiful car. Wide body. Golf livery. You can see it on my channel. LOL. That's weird. Show us. Light just turned green. This is the wire to my rear view camera. And I got to get that wired up. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow during the day. Oh, we didn't get far at all. And my 25 miles to the gallon is down to 23.4. That's what happens when you sit in traffic like this. It just... Oh, Snap-on. This is a Snap-on truck. This is where I grew up. This is Newport Beach, California. Well, I'm in Costa Mesa now on Newport Boulevard. Drove up the peninsula up into Costa Mesa. This is where the DDE guys are always getting in or getting pulled over by the police here. For some reason, they don't like him. And it's like, well, why? Why do you care? Just drives through. He had a shop in Huntington Beach and he drove through. Now they're in Compton. They have a beautiful shop in Compton. In fact, it's the old oh come on, Ken Block. What's the name of his channel? Keep wanting to say Boosted Boys and it's not them. It's I can't remember. Where's your boat? It's in Newport Beach, back there, right behind me. I'm going to be off of it. I'm not going to be staying the night on it tonight, unless something strange happens and I just drive back, but should be okay. I really like this can sitting here. I'm going to put this here. These are Ricolas. Yeah, yeah, it's the boat's not going out. In fact, I am captaining a 43-foot boat during the Christmas parade. So during the Christmas parade, I'll be on a 43-foot boat, and I have a very strict guideline about how you go, how fast you go. You stay so far back. We'll see how that goes. You just one more light and I'm on a freeway. Once I'm on the freeway, it doesn't mean non-stop. It just means I don't really have to stop for lights, but there's going to be a lot of stop and go because I'm leaving at 4:18 and a lot of people are getting off work right now, and they're just going to fill up the freeways and make them not move so freely. So I will be in the number 2 lane. Right now I'm in the number 1. I know it looks like I'm in the number 1, but a new left lane comes up right here at the bottom of this hill. Going downhill a little bit. And there's the new number 1 lane. We're in the number 2. I think I'll just stick right here. Try to get some good fuel economy. Let's see how that goes. Hey, not bad at all. No one's on the forward-facing camera, but it's there if you want to watch. Ah, Stater Brothers. That's actually where I go grocery shopping. It's right there on the other side of that bridge. The truck was driving over to the Stater Brothers where I go shopping. I could shop at the pavilions on the peninsula. However, when you do, you pay extra for the privilege of shopping on the peninsula. Sometimes it's worth it. You only need a couple little things. Sure, why get in my truck? I've literally grabbed I have a little wagon, like a lot of boat owners have. And I just drag it and I go over to the thing and I buy it. In fact, as soon as you're in there, it's funny if you don't see somebody else on a Friday pulling one too, because everybody's down on Friday to spend the weekend on their boat. And they'll drag their little cart over to the pavilions and then just walk back to their boat. It's a nice harbor we're in, Newport Beach. Very big. In Huntington Beach, you could cruise the whole harbor in 15 minutes. Okay, not really. But you could cruise that quite quickly. If you really needed to, you could get from the opening of the harbor to the back of the harbor. I guarantee you, the very farthest point in the back of the harbor, 30 minutes. Newport Beach, you come into the harbor to get to me, I'm like, that's it, you're the farthest point. It's a 45-minute jog from the entrance of the harbor to my slip. Well, freeway's jamming up. God, slow down. I just turned the cruise control off. 23.3 miles to the gallon, and I don't see getting much better fuel economy than this. In fact, it most likely will be worse by the time I get to my son's house because of all the stop and go traffic we're going to be in. Something tells me just stay in this lane. Don't get in the fast lane. Don't get in the slow lane. Just stay number 2 lane. I can't use carpool. I can use fast track once we get up to the 91. The 91 is the main corridor out of Orange County to get out to the Inland Empire. I'll be taking that. I will get in the express lanes. Right side because I don't want to burn a lot of fuel. I'm pinching my pennies. I don't like paying $5 a gallon for fuel, and that's what I pay because I have the luxury of living in Southern California, and to have this weather, you are penalized by higher cost on everything. Rent, mortgages, utilities even. Here we are. We're in definite stop and go. I don't know if you could even. I have this on a portrait, and I have the other one on landscape, and I know there's a difference in live stream from one to another. But that's a Royal truck body. They're really nice, and I'll bet you I know what happened. He had this door, and it probably came open and then got ripped off. He probably hit some. Oh, that's sad. Or somebody broke in and stole all of his stuff out of it, which is also sad. That was, if you're looking at the forward. There's a Ford E350 utility van with a utility bed on the back. And it's a really nice box. In fact, if I were to drive another utility truck or something, that would be the bed I would want on the back of my truck because you can store so much into it. Royal really makes a nice bed. Oh, there's a big heating and air conditioning specialist. Wow, that's an F550. No wonder it's so big. Oh, and it's got that big giant V10 in it. Uh, you know, when Dodge made the V10, they built the Viper and they put it in the Viper and just made this insanely incredible car. Ford built this V10 and just put it in their trucks and stuff. And I don't recall them putting that in anything sporty. Like you didn't see a Mustang with it. You didn't see some type of a coupe with it built into it. Just pickup trucks and the bigger trucks and that was it. Maybe they put it into a utility van. I don't know. Hi, somebody who said hi. I'm sorry. Did you escape the retirement home again? Yes, I did. Except I'm the captain, so not much of an escape. I made a new playlist on my channel for the Parisian Palace. That's the owners of the yacht home out in Las Vegas. But he has a projection room, so I put a lot of the car videos that I'd made on my YouTube channel, and I put some boat videos on it, things like that. I thought that was kind of cool. Oh, well, this is definitely not fun, and I could have left at noon if I could have got out any faster, but I had too many things torn apart on the boat that I had to fix. But I'm at a dead stop, complete dead stop. Now, okay, let's roll forward. What? 1, 2, I think, 3, maybe 4 car lengths before hitting the brakes and coming to a stop again. All right. I didn't come to a complete stop that time, but it came close. I swear, it sounds like we're moving, but we're not. The Toyota guy beside me, he's like, Murr. My muffler's blown up. That's why the car sounds like this. No, my muffler's great. But my truck does have a wild sound if you punch it. Trust me, I don't. Oh, no, I just went from 23.3 to 23.2. I want good fuel economy. SJF Construction. Got a nice truck there, FJS. Wow, what do you do? Trying to figure out what this guy does to me to the left. You can barely see him in my forward-facing camera. He's coming more into it. A couple brooms and a rake, but and a ladder. I don't know what those hoses are. Buckets. Lots of buckets and milk crates. I wonder what that guy does. Whatever he does, he's a professional at it. I can tell that much. Okay. Rolling. I don't even know how long it's going to take me to get home. Well, it's not. Well, my son's home. CEM Mortgage Capital. Oh, it's EMC. But you put the C in the wrong part on that block. There's a building next to it. Ooh. Oh, Honda Civic there in it? There's another Ford van with a utility box. So that was maybe an no, that was a van. This is bigger than that guy's. Yeah. He's like, oh, that sucks. I got a bigger box than me. Now, it's funny. There are flying cars, and I'm in one of the wealthiest areas in the United States. Newport Beach has the highest income per capita of the entire United States, outdoing even Beverly Hills. It took that almost 10 years ago, and it's just been number one since. But here's the wild part about that: no flying cars. Where's the flying? You would think the rich people would have the flying cars. There's airplanes, but no, there are flying cars. Where are they? Kind of like Elon Musk's son going to his dad and saying, "Dad, if we live in the future, why do the cars all look the same and nothing looks futuristic?" So he designed the Cybertruck. It's futuristic enough. Oh, that building off to the right there, CTC Global. If you look it up, that used to be Niagara drinking water, and they have a waterfall on the top of that building. There's a pump, and there's a waterfall. And it was a friend of ours, Paycoffs, and the funny thing. I didn't do it, but my brother threw a bunch of Mr. Bubble in their fountain, like more than once. Just thought it was funny because it would just. Oh. I think all you have to do is go out there and put a little dish soap in it, or I know they mix it and it just cleans it all up, pops all the bubbles. Okay, Supra. I was coming back from Huntington Beach. I was driving the Aventador. We have a $20,000 titanium exhaust system on this thing. It's so insane, this exhaust. And these kids in a Volkswagen were like trying to show off that they had an exhaust, and they're popping and popping, and I'm just like ignoring them and just driving normal. I was like, no, I'm not doing anything. I just drove straight back to the boat. I am driving my boss's car. I respect it. You don't just tear up the boss's car. Yeah, I haven't changed lanes once since I got on the freeway. And I don't think we're doing that bad. That lane to the left might be doing a little better. But it seems, I seem to be doing okay. I do know I'll have to get over there once I get up to the 91 freeway. We'll see how that goes. They are really working. This is Dyer. And that oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that, but they took out the Del Taco and the 7-Eleven, and they just took everything out. Wow, all those businesses are gone. I didn't even notice that until now. Unless that's MacArthur. We're at MacArthur. I was going to say, they took out all those businesses. We'll get up here. We'll see if they're still here. It's the next exit, Dyer. But that tells you how slow we're going. We're only to MacArthur. 55 freeway out of Newport Beach going north. You can look it up if you want to get on your maps. We're in Southern California, in Orange County, California, on the 55 freeway north. And I just went over MacArthur Boulevard. I'm so tempted. I'm chewing on a Ricola. Oh, that was weird. Must be glitchy here, the internet. But there you go, Ricola. I have it really small right now. And I'm so tempted to just. I'm trying to see how small I can make it. That's funny. Gosh, there are so many people who take a chance on a or here it is in Orange County carpool violations, $341 minimum fine, and these people will drive over that line. It doesn't matter that you have two people in your car when you do that. If you don't wait, and they do it literally 100 feet from the broken line where they can do it legally. But you break over that line, even with a carpool person, if a cop sees you and it's just, I'm going to ticket you $341. I got one carpool fine in my life. And I was so upset with it because my son was so small that they couldn't see him. Well, I shouldn't say I got a fine. I didn't get a fine. I got pulled over. They couldn't see it. I kept pointing to my son. They didn't pull me over. But in a way, the cop helped me get off the freeway. I got in the carpool lane and went, oh, great, the exit I need to get off. There's not an opening in the carpool lane until after the exit. What am I going to do? So I'm just driving, and I decided I have to go to Brookhurst. So then I get pulled over, and he pulled me over, and I exited my exit. I pull over, and I'm just pointing to my son. And he comes up and he sees my son. My son's waving, and he goes, "Oh, sorry, I didn't see you." I'm like, what I should have. I could no, that car didn't have rear windows. What is, oh my God, you got to see this car. Has all kinds of Christmas lights on it. Dude, turn them on. I want to see the car light up. I bet you he probably got harassed turning them on while he was driving. I put Christmas lights on the top of my truck before, on the ladder rack. I thought that was kind of cool. That was fun. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here we are at Dyer and the 7-Eleven, and I think it's a Del Taco or Taco Bell. One of them, yeah, they're still here. It's a Carl's Jr.'s. Okay, it's a 7-Eleven and a Carl's Jr. They are still there. No, they did not get, but I swear that's where I thought I was at the last exit, but we're just going so slow. I'm not getting where, I'm looking at this, and that lane is moving so much faster than mine. I'm just going to have to get over there. Let's just go ahead and get over here and drive away. Here we go. I really didn't want to change lanes, but I do need to be in this lane when we get to the 91. Really not a very good excuse because I'm like 10 miles away from that. Well, maybe not 10, but I'm quite a bit away from that. Yeah. So it's back on to the thing. It would have been nice if it would have just put the map down to the side. I could easily look down and see how long it would have been to my next turn, or how long to my end of my drive.
Take exit 9.
I'm not taking exit 9. I don't want to take exit 9.
In half a mile, turn right onto Edinburgh Avenue.
No, I'm not taking Edinburgh Avenue. And why do you call it Edinburgh? It's Edinburgh. It's a G-E-R as in a ger. Edinburgh. I-N-in-ger. G-E-R. And it goes Edinburgh. Google says it. Resident Inn by Marriott. Fairfield by Marriott. Wow. I don't know what they're doing to the freeway. It was horrible when I was in my 20s watching it getting widened, but when they finished, we had a carpool lane. It was the first time they put a carpool lane. It So when I was in my 20s, we watched them do it, build it. Craziness, craziness.
Found a faster route in I-15 South, which saves 2 minutes. If you prefer to stay on the current route, you have to
I-15 South saves money and time. I'm just going home. I'm going to drive home. I can hear in the other phone's attached to this. So I hear them telling me they can save time. But the neat thing is I'm moving a little bit right now.
quarter mile, take exit 11A, I-5 South on San Diego.
No, I'm not going the I-5 South towards San Diego. Why does everybody go home at the same time? Why don't they all stay home and go to bed while I drive? That's a new rule. While I'm driving, everybody else should be in bed. I'm king of the world, and my new rule is if I want to go somewhere, everybody needs to go to sleep while I drive. Yeah, it's going to keep telling me to go these different ways, and I'm just going to keep ignoring it and use the express lanes because it doesn't know I'm going to use the express lane. It's nice to be moving, even if it's only for a little bit. It'll only probably be up to the 22 freeway, which is about a mile and a half up. But then, hey, I got to drive fast for 2 miles on my 70-mile drive to my son's house. But I did get a little bit on when I first got on the freeway too, so that was cool. Oh, now it's getting a little chilly. Turn that up a little bit.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 14A, Chapman Avenue East.
Because Chapman Avenue can take you out and you can get on the 241. I don't want to take the 241. I'm just going to take the express lanes up ahead. Let's see. Oh my God, that horrible traffic cost me a whole mile per gallon on my average. I mean, and that was just from the start. I used to have 25 miles a gallon on this truck, which is great. You have to do 65, can't go any faster. And driving on the streets dropped it down to 23.5. But then I got on the freeway to go home. It's already down to 22.5. Just because we're setting all that traffic back there. Yeah, back that way. And just like I thought, 22 freeway, traffic is backed up. My brake. Oh, the guy in front of me doesn't have brake lights. I'm like watching you to see when you start hitting your brakes so I know when to hit mine. And you don't have brake lights, monsieur. That's kind of uncool. It's an old Toyota pickup truck. I think they are working, but they're just barely working. They look like he has running lights on. I think he's actually on his brakes, or is he? I don't know. Yeah, see, they were on. They barely light up any brighter than. If you're on the forward camera, you'd see what I was talking about. But okay. Chapman Avenue, quarter mile. I'm not exiting Chapman Avenue. I'm going to go straight. I'm going to try to get onto the 91 express lanes. See what is going on. 41384. This comment about saying that I escaped from a retirement home. That is the most hilarious thing when you think about it. Because the person who typed that is getting older every day. But for some reason, he doesn't realize it. He thinks he's going to stay young forever. Well, here's how you stay young forever. You die young. And that's not a good life. A family business. There's a restroom, fences, power, storage, and septic. Huh. All right, so this is the next set of bad traffic. How much worse is my fuel company going to get? Probably pretty bad. We'll see. Oh, you got a lot of ladders. You must be a painter. That had to be a painter. It's a van with 5 freaking extension ladders on it. This guy's a painter. I don't have an extension ladder at the moment. I have 4 A-frames. 4. No, I'm not going to. You're going to telling me to go to Chapman Avenue. I'm not going on Chapman Avenue. I'm going to go get on the 91 express lane. And I'll exit it onto the 91 through Riverside. And then I'll take it I-8. Wow. Nice carbon fiber bits on that I-8. Made it look nicer. Those cars look so sporty, and it's so sad that they're actually not sporty. They are, a hybrid electric with a 3-cylinder that charges it, but I think they put 200 and something horsepower in them. They're not. If they would have just had 400 horsepower and just been a little quick, it would have been so much more fun. Now it finally figured. Still trying to get me to take those other ways, but I'm not doing it.
You are in a 6-minute slowdown on California 55 North. You are still on the fastest route.
I am not on the fastest route. I am going to go and get on the 91 freeway. I have my map going on my other phone, and it's telling me in my headphones. I just have them off, but it's telling me how long of a delay I'm going to be in because I went this way over taking its advice. But it wants me to go get on the 241. I don't want to get on it. I want to take the 55 to the 91. I should call April and tell her where I'm at.
Please say a command.
Huh. Never mind. I don't know how to do that. Next time I come to a stop, maybe I could do. Oh, look at that. It's going to say no.
Phone book browsing is not accessible while driving.
Why
Press
not?
the voice recognition button and say call, followed by a name.
No. I wonder if I can do it. Let's see.
Please say a command.
Call April.
Multiple possible matches were found. Please choose a line. For your safety, some features have been disabled while your vehicle is in motion.
Oh,
Please say a command.
call April.
Multiple possible matches were found. Please choose a
1.
line number, like line 1.
1.
Calling April Branham on cell.
There. I didn't want her last name to go out, so I didn't say anything. Oh.
Hello.
Hey. 55 freeway in Catella.
Oh my God.
I have watched my mileage go to absolute doggy poo. I'm sorry.
What's the
I just
point of
had
cover?
I had so many things to do on that boat before I could get off. And by the time the washing machine finally finished, and I put that thing in the dryer, I was ready to get off that boat. But I just had to one more thing, one more thing. Then I walked all the way to my truck because I had it parked on the island.
Yeah.
So I walk over to the island. I grab my truck, and I was like, as I got in the passenger door because I was throwing stuff into the passenger door or into the truck. I made a little bag of things I wanted to play with or bring with me. I went, oh yeah, I want to throw some of these in my medicine bag. And I'm like, oh, my medicine bag. I had to drive back to the boat. And there's all these people in the carpool lane, two cars in a row by themselves.
Oh my gosh.
Three. And I'm telling you, they're not electric. They're all gas cars, so they're not supposed to be there. Three. That's three.
They have my migraine medicine ready, and I can't even drive to get it because I can't even see right.
Okay, where's it at?
It's just the Walgreens on
Well, I know.
Sexton and Sanderson.
All right, hang on. Let me see what it says. Blow my nose, blow my nose. And I'm like, I don't have anything. I swear I thought I put a roll of paper towels in here. I don't know what happened to them. My hand is reaching back into the back seat area, saying, where are the paper towels? What is this box? Oh, yeah. Oh, what? I have two of these? Oh, wow. That's kind of cool to have. I installed quite a few of these. These are inexpensive, Wi-Fi 6 compatible access points. These things will scream at a gig on Wi-Fi 6. So they're kind of cool. I like these. My internet on the boat only goes up to maybe 120 gigabit, 180 gigabit. So it's not, I don't really need it on the boat. But it's enough for me to, stream on the boat. Plus the TV that's on my boat is, it's not even 4K. So I'm watching 1080p. It only takes 2 megabits to stream 1080p. So I'm good. I'm cool. Yay. No, you can. Oh man, that is just bad. I wish I had. Hey, something to blow my nose with. I don't know what happened today and stuff. The carpool lane's here in a second, and then it's 1 mile to the 91 express lane. I'll turn my turn signal on here in just a minute and get over to the left. I'll be using that express lane. Yeah, the HOV ends now. I'm going to go ahead and get over because I'm using the express lane. Finally got my registration. That's good. I hate that expired sticker on the back of my truck. I've been driving around with a receipt from the DMV on my dash just to keep, Mr. Parking Ticket person, whoever that would be, from writing me a parking violation for having expired tags. And I guess they could just, not displaying proper tag, because they could see that I had the tag and they could get you for that. There actually is a law saying if you don't have the proper tags displayed, you could get a ticket for that, even if you do have it paid. But it seems like just something they wrote just so that they can tack something onto you if you're really bad or something. I don't know. Ugh. Wish I had a flying truck. Look at this. I'm trying to read this. YM said, this dude, Wild, I'm sure it was Will, out in his car, wigs out. I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't know how he hasn't crashed yet. Because I'm sitting in there. I'm not even moving right now. Look, I'm not moving. The other cars are moving. I'm not moving. Right now I'm moving. And now I'm paying attention. Crash. I'm going to crash. I won't. Oh, I guess when you're in your car and a passenger's in the car and they talk to you, you crash all the time? I guess you're a bad driver then. I'm just talking to, in fact, I'm talking to somebody who doesn't talk back, so I get to choose the conversation. I can't believe you didn't answer me when I said that. Why did you? It's like, what? Oh, Lincoln Avenue, Knoll Ranch Road. Next exit. Wow. Express lane entrance, 3/4 of a mile. And I'm not even up to it yet. So it's 3/4 of a mile. I got into this lane when it was 1 mile ahead. And I'm probably I'm halfway between the 1 mile sign and so I went 1/8 of a mile in all that time. And I'm just losing mileage like crazy bad. All right, well, I'll just call it a day. Oh, now there's somebody. I was about to call it a day because there was no one watching the channel. It's 0. I had up to like 20 at one point, but kind of got boring because we're just sitting here in traffic and it's getting dark. Look at this. So I have to turn the light on. There you go. Oh, and then it puts that crazy shadow on my phone from the light. I can maybe do this to see if that does help. That gives the picture, makes it a little, this much more better. It's more better. Red line router, plumbing and drain cleaning service. Oh, look at these nice motorcycles get to. Why don't they make a motorcycle utility truck? You're driving, you got all your tools. I could still be an electrician, carry these, 12-foot A-frame ladders on a motorcycle. Wow. Wow. That was a motorcycle cop, and he was just hauling butt. What I did was I got over. I'm literally have my left tire riding the painted line. That way I'm not hitting the botch dots. In fact, I felt the edge of my tire just barely hit the little reflector lights. They're called botch dots on the freeway. Oh man, I wish I had I'm going to go a little bit over more so I don't want to hit the botch dots. Just driving on the line. Hey, we're 3/4 of a mile from the express lane entrance. That's just to the entrance of the express lane. Wow. My truck. I actually don't have my foot on the brake, and it was just barely crawling. And I'm watching the car in front of me. I'm not getting close enough to it to worry about it. It was just like, it'd be, oh, here's another motorcycle, not a cop. And his bike is much skinnier than the cop motorcycle, so he just went right through everybody. But I'm way over. In fact, the reason I'm riding the yellow light is for the motorcycles to have room. because it's illegal to do what they call split lanes out here. Some states they don't. It's not legal. It was at one time. California was the only state that it was legal, but now I think it's legal also in Colorado, and if I'm not mistaken, Arizona and or Nevada, one of the two, allows you to split lanes. Not positive on that. Oh, moving. I'm trying to look in my passenger side mirror, see if I see another motorcycle coming. Oh, great! What is that? Oh, I'm not going to run over that. I'm going to get around it. Whatever that was, I don't know what it was, but I didn't want to run over it. So there, I didn't run over it. My nose just says, "Find a tissue." I can't nose. The nose. I don't have anything in my medicine bag. I think what I'm going to do from now on is in my medicine bag, I'm going to start carrying one of those little things of tissues. Oh, hey, no one's watching right now, so I'm going to go ahead and close it off right now. Bye-bye. I had fun, though, with you guys. Wow. 1 hour. We didn't even get to the 91 freeway. But love you guys. Bye-bye. All right. Ah, I had a notification. I got a new subscriber. Wow, what is going on here? Wow, this is craziness. A lot of traffic. That's about what's going on here. That's crazy traffic, isn't it? I think that's a cyber truck up there, right? Yeah. If he lets off the brakes and you only see one little dot, then yeah, it's a cyber truck. Let's see. Maybe he's never letting off his brakes. Wow. Craziness. Oh, it is a cyber truck. Oh, but he just has different running lights or something, or the daytime running lights are when it's only the two dots, I guess. I don't know. There you go. As soon as he hits the brakes, the running light went out, so it's just made it. Get over to the right. There you go. I let the motorcycle go by. And another motorcycle go by. Craziness. All right. I'm going to go ahead and kill that one too. Why not? I got a camcorder.